What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Coco here, back with another banger for y'all boys. And today we will be reacting to All City, the real reason they all got fired, regarding to the 2K League, man. If y'all enjoy this type of content, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 3K subs, man. But without further ado, this is All City's content. Of course, I'm like this. I like the video and subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's see what City talking about.
Well, from what I'm hearing, them folks, they didn't even have much warning. What's good, y'all? I'm All City. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We're talking about the 2K League, man. How it was just shut down and a bunch of players, they done lost their job. You got players that done invested 7 years of their life into the 2K League, and they didn't even get a fair enough warning. Seems like nobody knew they was finna lose their jobs. The whole thing is just one big mess, man. And I think we recently found out who the hell is responsible for all of this. We finna get into all the details. Y'all be sure to drop a like and drop a sub if you can. I've given my all to this league for 7 years. It has been 80% of my income since 2018. I had to broadcast every single show this year, always wondering what my future looks like after taking a massive pay cut. Even if the league is still around, you're asking people to pause their life for over a year to just immediately pick up an opportunity when we are adults, we have families, and we have responsibilities. It's hard to even process what the actual F is going on, man. It's testimonials like this from Dirk that pretty much sum up what the 2K League did to a bunch of 2K League players. And I gotta tell you guys, online is raw. You got folks done lost their jobs, and there's people who still point the finger at them for sharing their emotions behind this big move by 2K.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been a big watcher of the 2K League. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been watching 2K League at all. I keep a stack on this channel. Like, I don't know. That it just didn't seem interesting. Like, yeah, you got the perfect. It's not the same as us. You know what I'm saying? As me, you know what I'm saying? Playing basketball, and then we watching the real NBA game. That the two don't correlate like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't correlate. But to me, you know, it just seemed boring, bro. It just seemed real boring. And I think that's the reason they had to like ViewBot on Twitch and all the other social media platforms is because, bro, that it's just not interesting. But I think they could have, reworked it or, tried to find a better system to try to get more active viewers in that motherfucker. But I don't know.
Hey, we all know a job is a job, but nobody wants to see anybody lose their money, especially if them folks got families. I'm seeing a bunch of people online talking about, oh, you love the 2K League. Where was you at the last 7 years? And man, them boys were playing. Bear to be shared how much work it takes to be a 2K League pro player. The expectation was so taxing on them boys, they didn't even really have enough time to be like content creators. Can you imagine mixing 10 hours a day with another 10 hours of content creation? Them boys, they were just put in a real tough predicament, and it seems like the 2K League just didn't have their back. Not for the long term, at least. Those broadcasts, they weren't producing enough views. The money coming from the 2K League was not enough to make up for the money that was being put in. So what does the 2K League do? They go out there and they hire themselves a whole new CEO. I mean, they created the role for the first ever 2K League CEO. In less than a year, this man done dismantled all the players from the 2K League. The ironic thing I recently found out after doing a little digging, doing a little research, is that this same guy, Andrew Perlmutter, announced 2K League CEO in September of 2023. This man does not even acknowledge 2K League as part of his resume. And he was put in place back in September of 2023, so there's been
That's crazy that the CEO of the 2K League don't even claim this shit. That's wild as fuck to me. Like, damn, did y'all get this man a good background check before y'all hired this man? Like, that's crazy. I read something on Twitter that was like, I'm gonna call it Twitter, even though it's called X, I'm gonna call it Twitter. It's somebody said they got out on a meeting call or whatever. That's the first time they ever meeting this man. They fired him within 10 minutes and then left. That's crazy. But I had no idea all this was going on in the background, bro. This is interesting.
Plenty of time to update his socials. Now, we all know that a move like this will not just go through one person, because the new 2K League CEO, he does have to report to other people as well. I would like to reference this post that was on the 2K League website when they introduced Andrew Perlmutter as the new CEO of the 2K League. New York, September 28th, 2023. The NBA 2K League today named Andrew Perlmutter as the league's first chief executive officer. And now you guys learn who Andrew actually reports to. Perlmutter will begin in this new role on October 2nd, reporting to a board of directors that includes NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, NBA President of Global Partnerships Salvatore LaRocca. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, it may be LaRocca. Chairman and CEO of Take-Two Interactive Strauss Zelnick, and Chief Operating Officer of 2K Games Phil Dixon. As the NBA 2K League CEO, Perlmutter will oversee the league's business and competition operations. He'll be responsible for continuing to grow the popularity of the NBA 2K League through global expansion, corporate partnerships, media and content distribution, community engagement, and grassroots development. Andrew pretty much said, we gave it a good solid effort. What's that? He was appointed in October, so we got November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. It took the new CEO about 9 months to just say, nah, none of this stuff is working.
So he got appointed at the start of NBA 2K24 and ended it before 2K25 came out. That's crazy.
Out. Hurry up and buy. No soup for you. And now I would like to reference this next post from the good homie All City Big Heck. He says, so the new CEO of the 2K League was behind the scenes all season. Then once the season was over, completely restructured the league and fired a bunch of people. Who's responsible for all of this? The NBA or 2K? And as you guys see, the new CEO of the 2K League, he reports to the NBA Commissioner, the NBA President of Global Partnerships. He also reports to the Chairman and CEO of Take-Two Interactive, Strauss Zelnick, along with the Chief Operating Officer of 2K Games. So if you guys were wondering who was involved, why couldn't they give proper notice to these 2K League players? The obvious answer is all of the higher-ups, all the big dogs. They all knew what was to come of the 2K League. All of these guys, they came together and they decided to reimagine and reinvent what the 2K League is going to look like for the future. I would like to reference this next post. It says the NBA and Take-Two are reimagining the NBA 2K League into a global digital entertainment business. It's driven by a bold new vision. The future business will combine NBA and Take-Two brand assets and seek to engage consumers who live and play where pop culture, gaming, and basketball collide. The venture will feature a new digital media brand, immersive live events, and a revamped 2K competitive league. Number 1 says digital media brand, a social first, always on entertainment engine with a voice and content style that reflects the way the younger fans understand and engage in their world. Number 2, they talk about live events, immersive experiences.
This sound like a whole bunch of BS. But I'm not in the 2K League, you know what I'm saying? You never want to see people lose their job, especially the people that, you know, been working hard, got families to feed, you know what I'm saying? It's a sad situation all around, but it just sounded like a whole bunch of plotting and stuff was going on in the background, and, you know, they was the last ones to know about it. That's pretty much all I'm gathering from it.
That bring to life the remixed world of basketball and pop culture in fun, playful environments. And number 3, the 2K League, a more dynamic and accessible competitive league featuring NBA players and celebrities that taps into the passions of tens of millions of 2K players and fans. And I feel like that's where the current vision of the 2K League fell short. We all know the 2K League didn't garner the viewership that it should have, and the fact is that the 2K League by now should have been able to tap into the passions of a bunch of 2K players, tens of millions of 2K players out there. The 2K League did fall short, but I don't think that was the responsibility of the actual players. They were hired to play the game. Marketing and promotion, that should have been done by everybody else, the same higher-ups who are changing this vision. And it just sucks that the 2K players, they have to be penalized for the lack of follow-through and lack of efforts from these same higher-ups who removed all these 2K League players. I guess the new 2K League CEO thought that he could sacrifice the 2K League players' salaries, use that money to hire celebrities that will help garner the viewership and engagement that the 2K League actually expects. Man, it's a cold world. And here's the second half of the 2K League's vision for the future. Social media platforms and gaming have dramatically changed how fans consume and engage with sports. Our new endeavor sits at the intersection of these technological and behavioral shifts, and it will build, engage, and activate a broader fan base that is immersed in basketball and culture. We look forward to our next chapter, and we'll share more details on our 2025 competitive season in the coming months. You know, it really sucks because I imagine the 2K League players, if they had any indication about 2K hiring celebrities, I imagine they felt like, yes, finally, let's get the viewership that we deserve.
Using celebrities to promote the game. Don't 2K do that shit every year? Now the 2K League want to do it, bro. This shit's cooked, bro. My heart goes out to the people who lost their jobs in the 2K League. And now the 2K League is just doing what 2K does every year when they do the community days. When they, you know what I'm saying, put them in the actual game. It's just sad, bro. It's just sad. But this is going to be my time, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching this video, man. Y'all enjoy this type of content. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 3K subs, man. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all take care, dog.